Blokees Defender version Trez. Dun, 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 in the house. Look at this, man. This, I believe, is the first Dinobot at this scale, and yes, it is Grimlock. Unfortunately, it's not the chase item Grimlock because he would have come with some swoop wings that can plug in on the back right over there. But boy, he looks so good. He looks so good. The first Dinobot at this scale, and in accordance with the hallmark of Blokees. One, they're ultra cool. Great fidelity in terms of design. Awesome sculpt work and paint. Deco, that is just so good. I'm so thrilled to see this guy. I would have been more thrilled to see the chase version, but it's all gravy, baby. And everything that you see over here, this is all from the new line, and I can show them to you. But of course, if you've noticed in the background, we have Devastator, and that consists of the 3 Ultimate vehicles that were released with DVO 3, and the previous ones released from DVO 1 and 2, I believe. It's not using the kit. The kit is not available in the US, but I've cobbled it together using some bits from Tarn and one of the Galaxy version Constructicons, and the forearms are from Nemesis Prime, and I'll go over that in a second. But look over here. This is the shiny, I think it's called like glittering Megatron maybe, or shiny Megatron. I forget the exact nomenclature, but he looks great. Gold Megatron, and we have the standard one over here. And, you know, like I said, one of the things about Blokees is they're so cool. Why are they so cool and so like cute? It's identical to this one, exactly the same, and similar to this one. I love how there's so much rich detail in the ribs, especially at this scale. You know, the Decepticon symbols show up very nicely. And one big difference, and so I got the glittery gold Soundwave in the previous set. Yo, he has translucent like fists and feet, like lemon drops, you know, like lemon candy that makes me want to just eat this guy. But man, it's really awesome seeing these guys clad and cast in this gold, and it just makes me want to collect Starscream and the rest of the Seekers, like all of them at this scale. But they look beautiful. They look beautiful. To be completely honest, when I saw the gold one, I was just like, the first one when I got Soundwave, I was like, it's all right. But now that you have them as a set, and it's almost like his hands and feet are like energized and powered up, I was like, I want the rest of them, bro. I want the rest of them. So yeah. So this is the one that's packaged with DVO3 Defender version 03. Of course, we have Jazz. This is a new sculpt to the Defender line. He looks really good. Love that chest. Love that paintwork. The backpack is, I mean, it's kind of basic. But I'm wondering, you know, these holes, they all have them. I think they're for stands, right? I think they are. It would have been nice if the legs were a little bit more like specific in looking like Jazz, but at the same time, it's not too bad. And then he comes with this big old like bullhorn megaphone, and that's really nice. The shoulders might be a new sculpt, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they are. But the legs, I believe, are reused from some of the previous sets. But no, he looks good, especially that noggin, dude. They do such a great job capturing the face sculpt, and really stoked about that. And then we have Soundwave in his normal color. We saw the gold Soundwave just a second ago. I'll bring him up. Yeah, same exact design. Looks really good. Love the shoulder work. Love the work they did in the shoulders. I love the engraving that they've done on the legs. And I love the fact that you can see the buttons on his waist, you know. They went out of their way to paint that detail in there, and that's really nice. And no, he's good. Unfortunately, I did not get the chase version of Soundwave, which would have come with, there's 2 versions, one that has Ravage and one that has Ravage and Laserbeak. And unfortunately, I didn't get that one. And so, yeah, I don't know. The chase continues. The chase continues, my friends. But beautiful. Soundwave was my first Transformer, and I'm so stoked to have him in this tiny little diminutive line. Oh, excuse me. And he's really detailed. No, he looks good. He looks really good. Just wish I had the teeny tiny tapes. And back here, the set, the trio is complete. We have Sky, Vorp, and then we got Cracker Thunder, Thunder Cracker, Cracker Barrel, and they look great. And what's crazy is that the paintwork on the little cockpit, dude, what's up with the focus? They're different. They are different, dude. I can dig that, man. Just adding a little bit of extra flair, you know. And in the last line, I popped this Starscream, and this is like a kind of chrome glitter. You see that sheen on the legs, that extra paint and all of that? Yeah, he's a glittery one, metallics and stuff. And also you can see that the cockpit is different, and he has like deco on the waist, whereas these guys do not. And so the trio is complete, and I'm almost stoked that he's kind of this like extra glittery thing that he kind of stands out because he's a leader. Unfortunately, I didn't pop the what is it, the coronation star screen, but it is what it is, dude. Cool enough. But yeah, so stoked that the Seeker trio now complete. But I do want them in gold. I do want them in gold. And of course, we have this guy new to the set, and it is Shockwave, obviously, right? And this is not a special chase figure. This is actually the one that you just get with the set. And this is, what is it? They call him, again, I'm forgetting the nomenclature. It's either glittering or shimmery or one of those things. But yeah, it's all translucence. And dude, it's so nice, man. It's so nice. It's very sturdy. When I was putting him together, I wasn't worried that I was going to crack any of the plastic and stuff. And he even comes with this hose. The backpack is cool, dude. I love how they paid homage to the OG Soundwave. You can see the folding bar right over there, and or excuse me, not Soundwave, Shockwave. I like what they've done with the chest, the translucent arm with the hose popping out connected to the back. I do wish he came with like a salute hand or even perhaps a swappable hand over here, but it's all good. It's all good. And like because his eye is so big, he's just like, huh? What is that? Who's that? Who's that? He's like standing in super attention, and that's super duper cool. And another new one that we got. Oh yeah, Hot Rod. He looks so good. The colors are just perfect, dude. The colors of the legs, the orange and like the orange red, the flame crest with the Autobot symbol. Funny enough, he doesn't come with two fists. He only comes with one, and the other one is the pizza cutter. And so, yeah, that's him. The back, this is all good. The head sculpt, of course, deliciously beautiful. And I'm so stoked to have Hot Rod in hand. Like, dude, I'm a straight collector, you know. Honestly, I mean, just giving you the 100% truth. I mean, I originally started working with Blokees for the sake of just promoting these as a partnership, but dude, I am a legit fan. I'm a legit fan of these things. I was never one for chibi characters like Funko Pops and those types of things. That's not really my thing, but something about these, dude. Look at this, man. Shattered Glass Prime. Something about these guys just does it for me, dude. They're great. They're great. And you can see the legs have been sculpted to look like Prime. The smokestacks over here and that delicious head sculpt. Here we have it compared to standard Prime. And he looks good. You can see that the paint inside the windshield on his chest has been done differently. You know what? I just noticed he doesn't have any type of deco here, whereas he does. You can see that green popping out, and that's great. No, it's nice. It's nice. Otherwise, they are pretty identical, and so pretty stoked about that. Where's also the other one? He also comes with the alt mode, and that's cool. Alt mode, standard Prime, Shattered Glass Prime. You can see the differences in the window. The paint deco is great. The lights, making sure that the yellow pops through the red, the green popping through the purple over there. Done well. Very, very clean Autobot symbol. And easy to put together and really, really fun. And if you haven't seen some of my other Blokees customs, you can use these little handle bits. I mean, granted, yes, you're supposed to do this, and one of the, hey, it looks like a little scooter, and one of the Blokees figures are supposed to be able to ride it from the back, but you can use these as adapters as well. And so check out my video on the Armored Prime that combines the Galaxy version Prime along with this Defender version. A lot of fun stuff. But yeah, this looks good. It looks good. The purple and like the dark, it's kind of like this like purplish gray blue. I don't know exactly what color that is with the orange. Everything is just painted very, very well and super stoked. Man, I do wish I would have popped a special Soundwave or a Grimlock though. And that's just me being greedy, you know, but that would have been nice. That would have been real nice. But I'm going to move all these guys away because I think Devastator demands kind of his own special attention, okay? So just give me one moment while I clear the desk, and I will be right back, Jack. Dude, you guys want to hear something stupid? So I was searching high and low for the other Constructicons so I can show them off next to the new ones being 1, 2, and 3, not realizing that I had them attached up there, like, Anyway, we have Blokees Devastator here, obviously without the upgrade kit, right? I'm not sure if this is 100% true because this is what I'm just reading online. I heard that that they don't have the license for it. That they don't have a license to, you know, Blokees, they're not transforming figures, so they basically couldn't get the license to a transforming Devastator. And while technically you're like, well, these don't transform, you are correct. You are correct. However, let me just start kind of removing this so I can kind of like show you. This guy down over here, Mixmaster, you do have to kind of transform him. You have to pop this off the ball joint, and then you have to pop that in there, and then you have to place the tires on him. And that is the transformation. I don't know if 100% if that is what's causing this thing, but yeah, you can't just use him natively like this. You have to convert it. You have to. There's no way around it. And I'm not sure if that's what triggered Hasbro's licensing rights or whoever has those rights, you know, like I'm not really sure. Again, this is just hearsay. This is stuff that I'm just reading on the internet, but this is how you form the foot. And it looks very nice. It looks very, very nice. There is a ball joint over here. And yeah, I'm trying to see if I can do more with this. But in the meantime, this is what I have done. I've taken one of the hinge joints and I've added it in here. And you just got to make sure that it goes in all the way, like that it goes in properly. There you go. There you go. And this over here is Tarn's shoulder. This ball joint appears blue because it's the same size that's in the Galaxy version sets, but this I took from what is it? A classics class, blah. One step above, just because I couldn't locate some of my other ball joints. And this one is the standard translucent one that you're used to seeing with the Galaxy versions. And we have Scrapper over here. Let me just get this out. Because there is a little locking mechanism. There it goes. And yeah, this, you don't have to remove any bits, but you do have to move the arms down. So you can, someone could argue that's like, hey, you're transforming him. But this is what he looks like. And yeah, this thing kind of like pops up, but that's the only part that doesn't look authentic to the Scrapper G1 self. But other than that, yeah, you do this. You fold these down, and yeah, you know, somebody could argue, and they do lock in place, so they are kind of transforming, and so someone could potentially argue that it is a transforming figure. I know, I'm right there with you. I know, you're like hogwash, and I'm like, I know, I'm right there with you. And this bit over here, this is just a waist from a Galaxy version toy that's had the waist plates removed, and these are the shoulders from one of the Galaxy version Constructicons. I think this is from Bone Crushers. Oh no, I use Scavengers, but Bone Crushers looks the same. And then I'm just gonna pop these in to the upper ring, and they're just gonna go in there like that. And those are gonna be the lower half of the legs. This bit, these arms, this is from a previous set, and this over here is just a translucent ball joint. That comes with all the Galaxy versions usually come with an extra one of these. And down over here, natively, this has a connecting port at the elbow. This arm is from Nemesis Prime, just because I believe Devastator's forearms are black. And so I could have used the Constructicon that I borrowed this from, and it would have just been green, but I don't know, I like the black, so I use Nemesis Primes, but you don't have to. Nemesis Prime is not a necessity. It is strictly for color parity. Same thing over here. You can see that joint is natively baked in. So I added a ball joint connector and then added Nemesis Prime's forearm, and those are the arms. Hook is from a previous set. This head is Bone Crushers. Oh, no. This head belongs to Hook's. Yeah. I thought it resembled, I don't know, Devastator the most, so I went ahead and took that. But you can use anybody's head. You can use anyone's. And Hook natively has a spot. You can see where this is plugged in, right? There's a spot right there for this. And so that's where that goes. This is pretty cool. This is the dump truck bit of long haul. You spin that around. I transformed it, and this plugs in over here and it locks it in place. And my guess is that the chest crest, which I don't have, which comes with the kit, would have probably locked in this bit right here and that bit right there. And I couldn't find anything to use to make this chest crest. So this Devastator is without a shield on the front, okay? And then this, you will just unplug from the bottom of bottom of hook, and you can see the placement of those just match perfectly with the posts right there. And he has a couple of extra bits that I had to remove, and those are his tires. You can just pop them on. And he has this axle on the back. What's cool is, so this is the bottom of the robot, of the truck, and you can see that they've molded in his waist bits and stuff, and I'm like, dude, that is so cool, man. I can appreciate that. And you pop that in, and then from there, I'm not going to pop this all in right now just because I want to form Devastator again, but you're going to push everything down, and because I don't want to go get a spudger because I'm lazy. But yeah, it'll form the dump truck. Cool. And so those are the bits that you have to transform. You have to remove this from the axle. You got to spin it around. I'm transforming it. And you got to remove this part. And you just have that nugget. And then this bit is just going to plug in to the... Oh, got to remove the tires. Oh. Got to remove the tires. And this bit will natively plug right there. You could like lower this, but the top one, it fits a little bit better. But if you do lower it, you do get better clearance though. It is a little bit loose. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm sure the upgrade kit is way sturdier than this, but sure, for the time being, we'll just put it on the bottom rung. Then we'll get this again. And where's, you know what, let me just put the legs on last. You know, I'm wondering if I could adhere the legs to this, but the proportions probably would be off. So we're going to get this. We're going to plug that in there. It's a nice buttery smooth connection. And then we're going to get the arms, and those go in there as well. I do wish they plugged in a little bit better. I'm just being completely honest. Hey, you know what I just noticed? I think I used a shorter 5mm, a shorter ball joint for that. Because this one sits in a little bit more securely than this one does. Huh. Alright, well, whatever, dude. And so we have that like that. And then from here, we'll just plug in. Or before we do that, let's plug in the back. Yeah, my version is a little bit loose. And again, it is a homebrewed version. But in the event that you can't get your hands on a Devastator upgrade kit, hey, you can just do what I'm doing, man. I mean, it's all about just having fun. You know what I mean? There are no rules. It's just about your toy and your joy, finding your own play pattern. And yeah, that's what it's about, dude. Expressing your creativity, exploring build potentials, just having fun, just living in the moment, you know, and just saying just. But here we go. Devastator. I think he looks good. I think it looks really good. He'll look better with the kit, of course, but in the event that you can't score one, hey, at least you can bootleg one at home and still have a good time. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man, that's been that's been Defender version 03. We have Devastator over here. We had Long Haul, Scrapper, Mixmaster, Shockwave, Jazz, Soundwave, Megatron, Hot Rod. Can I do this all by memory? Skywarp. I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, SG Prime in his bot and ult mode. I'm missing one more because there are 12 in here, but and Hot Rod. There you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, friends. I hope you have enjoyed Blokees Defender version 03. Can't recommend this enough. That's what I was trying to say, dude. Love these things. Love these toys. I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you for your generous donation of time. Bye-bye.